Yo, what's going on YouTube? RDM back at you with another banger of a video. Today we're gonna be beating Spongebob Tower Defense. We put the best team together. If you guys did see my past video, we did trade for the max exotic of every single exotic in the game. We also got ourselves a 5-star shiny Gary. We maxed out our Ouchie level 100. We still have to max out our Fluffy, but I'm gonna do this without it because I don't think 40 levels is gonna make that much of a difference. It's only gonna be 1% difference. We did do something a little special last night. Right before I went to bed, let's go ahead and look at it. Unit index collection. You can see here I have the shiny Wumbo Mayor, one of the new units. I have the shiny Wumbo Morbid Bob. I have the shiny Wumbo Bubble Poppin' Boys. Bang! We found the shiny Wumbo Dream Gary. Huge shout out to Jacob Wilson 22. You can see right here, he had the shiny Wumbo Dream Gary. It was level 99 with Neptune's Crown and Power Patty, so he's probably had this for quite a bit. He also needed a little bit of collat, so I did give him my number 22 Cyclops and a bunch of other maxed out mimics that I need for this video, obviously. My whole loadout right here, I did pay him a shiny Wumbo Cyclops and a regular Cyclops just for the index. This was the trade back, just so that way you guys don't think that I scammed him. And so we did manage to max out the entire index, the world's first. Nobody in the entire history of this game has been able to fully max out their entire index to the point where you cannot get anything else. You guys can see it up here. I'm missing 18 total variants, but if you don't know, a lot of these are unobtainable. You get 3 here from the Breakfast Monster. You're at 6 here with the Cuddly Hugs. The Invincibubble makes it 9. Agent Star makes it 12. The Moth makes it 15. And then, of course, the last is the Prehistoric Gary, which makes it 18. All units you cannot obtain shiny Wumbo. So we have a full max index. World's first, guys. We really have been on the grind. We are making sure that we complete Spongebob Tower Defense in all of its entirety. Shout out to the fans. You already see it. But enough yapping my tongue off. Let's go ahead, hop straight into this endless. We have to beat over 1,000 waves because the record is with blocks. He's at a 1,007. We got to beat that today. I want to make sure that all of my exotics are in the team. I went to go equip all of them and I saw my shiny Wumbo maxed out Hydra Karen. Unfortunately, Junie Yang did end up quitting the game. This is actually one that I traded to them specifically for something of theirs. I think it was the shiny Wumbo Baby Pearl. But they gave it back because unfortunately they did quit the game. I'm going to pull up the screenshot now. They did give me the shiny Wumbo maxed out Hydra right here. You can see it. I gave them an old man walker for the retirement home. They said, is it going to be a vid? Of course, I was planning on putting in the vid before they even asked. I just want to point out this person is quitting because they did get scammed in a Power Patty service. Guys, don't be scamming. Why do we feel the need to scam? Can you guys really not get your own units on your own? It's honestly sad to see so many people quitting every day just because they got scammed over a very valuable unit. If you guys are worried about getting scammed and you feel like there is somebody that is untrustworthy, you guys should not do trust trades ever unless you truly trust the person, which I still wouldn't even do it. Do not do trust trades. You guys need all the proof in the world, and it just makes it a hassle having to make tickets and stuff like that. So if I were you guys, I just wouldn't trust trade to begin with. But if you guys are one of those scammers that sit there and try and scam people for cereal when the mints were broken, and people that are just scam for Power Patty service and level services, you guys are weird. Just make sure you guys get collateral before you trade away stuff, so that way you guys do have something in return in case they do try to run off with your unit. But now that we have the team together, all the fans running around, let's go ahead, hop right into this endless. Let's beat Spongebob Tower Defense. So we're here on Con Street. Let's go ahead, turn on the start wave, make sure that we don't have auto skip off. We have to make sure that we get our Gary plays down as fast as possible. Unfortunately, we will end up leaking no matter what because the coins don't actually work for the pets like they say they do. Don't get scammed by the game. They don't actually give you more coins. So don't worry too much about maxing out your Fluffy or anything like that if you're doing it for the coin aspect. Because if the coins actually worked, I'd be able to place my Dream Gary right now already. But we can't. We have to wait to leak just a little bit. I am going to turn it on 2x and let's wait for that leak to happen. So we did get our leak. We are down to 60 health. That is bound to happen due to not having a starter, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead, start placing our units, and let's get this endless run started. So we do have every unit placed. We have our 3 Dream Garys, 3 Mimic Bobs, 3 regular Prehistoric Garys, my 3 Cyclops, my 3 Sand Robots, and the 3 Hydra Karens. Now it's just a waiting game, waiting until we get enough to max out our team and until we have to start macroing the abilities I am gonna macro the abilities just for a little bit until the boss waves do start to get hard, so maybe like 950 or so, and then I'll start manually doing boss waves just so that way we can maximize the most amount of damage that we can through our timers. So I'll be back at around maybe 900. Guys, it is wave 595, 596, and we just finally got our last upgrade for our Dream Gary. That means we finally upgraded our whole team. It took 596 waves. All right, guys, we're here on 901. We are past the 900 mark. We are still on 7x. That's looking pretty good. That was only the first boss. We still have 2 more bosses to go before the reset, so I'll be back when we are against that tough boss. We are on wave 911. We have the big boss here. It's already a third health left. How far will it get? I think it will get pretty close. A little too close for comfort because we are starting to lag just a little bit. But hopefully we will be able to beat it. And I think I am going to have to 1x after this one. So it is pretty close. It's getting just around the corner. I am going to 1x. That's a little too close to comfort for me. So let's 1x now. And I will see you guys when we get a little bit closer to the end. All right, guys, we have the boss dirty bubble here. It already has half of its health taken out. How far does it get? It's only 939 right now. I am still just regularly macroing the abilities. I will start manually doing it later because I do think that it does help in the future. If I didn't say anything about it before, Blox's record of 1007, it is a false record because it was pre-nerf Mimic Bob. This will be the record post-nerf Mimic Bob because nobody has said it yet. So whatever I place from here on out, this will be the record. I challenge you guys to beat it. Send me some screenshots. Tell me if you guys can beat it. Right now, I'm thinking that we're gonna end around 990. I'll be honest, but we have to see. It's coming down to the wire. There's about a fourth left of his HP, a quarter left. We should be able to take out this dirty bubble before it hits the Hydra corner. So the dirty bubble is coming to an end right now. It did hit the Hydra corner, unfortunately. But hopefully we should be able to hold out for at least another 40 waves. Because if we can do that, then we will get pretty close to 1,000 waves. All right, guys, so we're on 953 now with the boss here. We are going to try to make sure that we're macroing the abilities as fast as possible. I'm trying to time them all so that way it all is hitting the dirty bubble. But we got to use the Hydras to try and kill the original ones. We're just going to start spamming now. I have them all timed perfectly. They're all coming off a cooldown exactly when I'm clicking on them. So it is getting a little close. 200 mil left. My game is getting super laggy. I think it's because of how long we've been in this endless run. But I am getting super worried about how close this is. I do have another batch of abilities to go through, so I will be able to take it out, but it is going to be close to world record. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat it. Let's see how fast that this thing drops from 180 mil. It's super close, guys. It's one more corner. Maybe we can kill one more boss. I'm pretty sure if we do tie the record. All right, we have another boss wave, but I am lagging just a little bit. It's because I started my recording again, but we're on 967. We're going to be macroing the rest of these abilities. It's got almost 2 billion health. We got to lock in and try and get this done. I'm going to go ahead, get these abilities out, and I don't want to mess up. So I'm going to go ahead and be back when we are starting to end it. Guys, it's looking like we're going to leak to this dirty bubble right here. We tried our best. It just wasn't enough. I don't think we get another set of abilities in time. We do not. So unfortunately, that is going to be it. That means we have about 14 waves left. We are still one more exotic update away from being able to beat 1000 after the Mimic's nerf of not being able to have a 3-second cooldown on its ability. We'll still take that for the world record, though. It should be about 980. So because it is pretty much a done deal, I did turn it up to 3x already just to speed up the process of the shorter waves just a little bit. Once this boss wave's done, I am going to turn it down back to 1x. But I am curious to see if I turn all the Dream Garys to first instead of last, if it will do me any better. It never hurts to test because we are already basically chalked for this run, but we'll have to see for ourselves. So we are getting to the end. I'm going to go ahead 1x it now before the wave starts, just so that way no bugs are happening or nothing like that. I am going to have to make sure that this doesn't leak. Let me make sure that I have an ability to use. This should be enough. Hopefully it is a little bugged right now because of the Dream Gary. Hopefully I did not throw because of this. Oh, it looks like I might have. No, I didn't. We're good. We are solid. Gotta make sure we don't leak. That's why you cannot turn it up to 3x or 1x or anything like that. I thought I would have been fine with only 100 mil health left, but we weren't. But I am curious. Let's go ahead, turn these Dream Garys all to last. I mean to first, and let's see if that makes a difference at all. Guys, it's looking like we might also leak to a regular big slow anchovy. Hopefully not. That wouldn't make any sense. But I think it is going to be close. This thing still has 300 million health. and we still have 16 seconds or so until our cooldown all run out. It's going to be really close. It's 130 mil after our abilities. We have one more Hydra ability, maybe two. It was two. We have a second one right there. Boom. We have 80 million health left. We are going to be able to take it out, but I'm not sure if we're going to even be able to make it to 980. I do think we're going to take it out in time, so I don't know if I'm going to use an ability. I am going to be prepared just in case, but it's looking like it is going to get taken out right beforehand. It does. So now we have ability spams for this next wave. Let's go ahead and start spamming now. So we are about to pass wave 980. We had the two big slow anchovies right here. They are about to go down. I'm not going to use another ability because we already know we could do 70 mil damage just in this little bit of span time without abilities. We're going to save up our abilities and get them ready for the next wave to see if we can beat it just randomly. It never hurts to try. The minute we see it pop out, boom, we're going to start immediately. Yep, this is the boss wave, so we got to be prepared. Let's keep spamming these abilities. All right, guys, it's not looking like it's gonna happen. It looks like we are gonna leak on wave 980, so that is gonna be hit. Let's go ahead, take our time, look at all of the units, see who performed the best out of everyone here. Let's start with the Hydras because they did come out first. They have approximately 9.5 damage. We'll say on average about 9.4. Next was the Sand Robot. They're averaging out so far 10.5. We'll say about 10.4 for Patrick Sand Robot. Mimic Bob comes in at 8.7, 9, and 8.7, so on an average about 8.8. Next, we have the Prehistoric Garys. They're going to top it off with 15, 15, and 15, so about 15.1. And then you get the Cyclops. They're at 13, 13, and 13, so 13 overall. That means our worst performer was Mimic Bob. I am going to test a different strategy, so I do have to keep that in mind. Mimic Bob was our worst performer. Let's go ahead. We're going to 7x this. Let's get the Dirty Bubble into the end. This is technically post-nerf Mimic Bob record, guys. 980 being the total waves. It took 4 hours and 32 minutes, 9,440 takedowns, and 171 billion damage. Absolutely massive damage numbers, but we got to get this better. We got to beat 1,000 waves. But that's going to do it for today's video. We managed to be world's first ever max index in this game in the 9 months that it's been out. We also just set post-nerf Mimic world record on Endless Conch A at 980 waves. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, make sure to turn on those post notifications so you guys don't miss out on any future updates. And until next time, I'll see you guys. Peace.